I'm gonna go to Twitch really fast. I should have did this beforehand, but
It's
silly.
cool.
We'll go to our dashboard, and we will pop out the chat. Actually, the chat will be visible on stream if I do this. That's fine, whatever. Who cares? Pop out the chat. Pop, 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 pop. Blam. And blam. All right, cool. And we are live.
Okay, and the music is playing from.
Music is playing. Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone to make sure everything sounds fine. But
Can I
I'm
move this to here? No, I can't. Well, I can.
Well,
do
you
this.
don't need this, do you?
yeah, you don't need. You
Oh,
can
you do that?
you can just minimize it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So you got the tier list right there on your left.
Okay. So, yeah.
Hey, what's up,
little
everybody?
awkward.
Well, you want the big screen, I imagine, first, right? So you can like unless you want
introduce
to do
all
your
of us?
intros and stuff.
This is awkward if you only have one monitor, though.
Yeah,
that's
true.
why one monitor streaming sucks.
Sure
True.
Bam, here we go. It's us. What's up, everybody? How's it going?
Yeah, how's it going? I'm Rick. Guy in green or whatever. And I have been TOing in Louisiana for Jesus, man, forever.
11 years.
Huh?
11 years.
Yeah. Since 2011. So maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, so I've been making designs and stuff for the tournaments and events in Louisiana for a really, really long time. And we recently went out to eat after an event.
Yeah.
And somebody asked me to make a tier list of all of the designs that I've made throughout the years. And I went and grabbed essentially all the notable ones, slapped them together on a tier list maker. And I guess I'm here to brag about my designs and how I make them and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
you know, just talk yourself up. Just
Yeah,
talk yourself
I
Go
up.
for
grabbed
it.
some friends of mine to help me. You know?
It's a unique thing that I don't think any other scene does, but hey, I'm Doza. You may know me, slightly top, Dragon Ball anime fighting game player,
Classic.
one of the best. But yeah, Rick's been doing this for us for a while, so it's pretty cool to see all this like put into a list and give my little commentary on it.
Yeah, it'd be fun to like talk about what goes into it, maybe show some like little things that I don't think a lot of people noticed in the design, because a lot of times people just see the designs and they call it a day. You know what I mean? So it'd be cool to like kind of point out some stuff. And
Hey, what's up, everybody? I am Master Stuff, your streamer guy. I've been here. Just like Rick, I've been running events for quite some time. Not quite as long as Rick, because I got into a little bit later, but I've been here basically since 2013, 2014.
yeah,
Very
and,
close.
Today is Stefan's going away party. Stefan has graduated from Louisiana and is moving to Texas, which is big sad because he's been streaming for me for like almost a decade, maybe more. And yeah, he's extremely valuable. He's so this is brutal crushing
Yep.
thing for the scene. Congratulations, Stefan. I hope you have a good time wherever you're going. I hope it all works out.
Thank you.
We all wish you the best. We love you, and if you ever need to come back home, it's going to be like you never left, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not a goodbye. It's definitely just a see you later. I'll still be in town for events here and there. Slam is still happening. I got to come down for Slam no matter what. Because
Y'all better come down for
running
Slam, too.
Gotta come down for some
And then, come to Slam. Start.gg/Slam 2023. Check out the page. But besides that, I'll still peek my head in for events whenever I can. I don't plan to be a stranger.
Yeah.
Because, this is my family down here. Not to sound corny, but, it is what it is.
We'll definitely keep our eyes open for you, buddy. And we'll see you again in April on Slam. What's the date on Slam again?
It is April 15th.
Nice. We'll
Yep.
see you. We'll see you then for sure.
All right. Cool. With that being said, though, let's go ahead and get into this tier list maker. So you can click on that one right there. I know they're named all weird.
Jeopardy.
Yeah, Jeopardy.
Yeah.
And then get out of the Bizarro land to minimize that. And we're here. There we go. We are
Okay.
here.
So I have over here all this stuff. This could probably be a little smaller or whatever, but maybe not that.
That worked. Yeah.
But I have the tier list over here on the left, and we're going to go through it one by one. So let's see. Monthly godlights. All right. We're going to start with Axel. This is actually the first design I don't even know if it's literally the first design, but this one's so early on.
Hold on a second.
You all right?
Yeah, I was checking the stream to make sure everything looks fine. There is a slight issue with the size of this. So I was just making sure. I'm sorry for the eye. There we go. This is now perfect. It was not perfect before, but now it is perfect. Let's talk about Axel.
Okay, so back in the super early days for the monthly god, Axel's one of the first three. In fact,
Really?
I think he's the second one.
Okay.
Because when I first started doing monthly godlikes, they were not based on players. So just for the sake of explaining how monthly godlikes work for people who don't know, It's kind of a marketing thing. I came up with the name of Monthly Godlike. I can tell you exactly when the first one was. It was the same month that Spinal came out for Killer Instinct.
Okay.
Killer Instinct remake. And we had our first Monthly Godlike at Ice Computer Cafe in Metter.
I do remember Ice.
Yeah, and we had a couple there, and then that venue kind of fell apart on us, and then we had a couple at a Japanese Little Tokyo restaurant.
I do remember that as
and
well.
we hosted everything in a series of different karaoke rooms. And it was all during the daytime, and it kind of stunk because it was like super early for fighting game people. And we were also hosting stuff for Smash Dudes. This is back when I was teaming up with Justin Folse a lot. And Justin and I eventually moved in together, and we started hosting stuff out of our apartment. And at that time, it hit me to feature players, to feature people in our scene for a multitude of different reasons. So let me let you in on this, right?
Okay.
So
the deep lore.
we decided to do people in our scene not only because it was worthy people, right? Like we wanted to honor the people that we love and support us, but also because okay, Axel lives in Lafayette.
Yeah.
Is he going to drive 2 hours to come to a Monthly Godlike? Maybe. Will he drive 2 hours to come to a Monthly Godlike that has his face all over it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So and is he going to come by himself? No. Aren't you Axel's friend? Don't you want to go to his event? You see what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
So, and what's also cool about it is that okay, Axel plays Street Fighter. Well, if the Street Fighter scene is doing poorly, we'll just feature somebody in Street Fighter, like Axel. And now the Street Fighter scene has incentive to show up.
Yeah.
And we'll do stuff because it's his event, we'll allow him to choose a game, like he likes Marvel or something. So we'll host Marvel 3 as well. Or we'll put his favorite game on stream. Stuff like that. Make it feel like it's their birthday.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? He gets in for free, everything like that. So that's kind of how it turned into what it is today. And at first, everything that we made, and it was me and Justin making this kind of stuff. We did 3 for Melee that we're not going to be seeing here today.
Okay.
For the Melee side of stuff. But it was originally supposed to be extremely low effort on purpose and be abstract and not have you'll see about the bigger and better themes later. But Axel, we knew he liked purple.
Yeah, I mean it's very purple.
It's purple.
Yeah.
So we threw some cubes on him and we called it a day. And it was supposed to be really abstract and old and not something to really think about for a long, long time. So with that in mind, his design is borderline intentionally bad.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
It was one of the more bland ones. When I was going through, I made my own little tier list on the side, right?
I made this list public in the Discord for the hell of it.
Yeah. So I had some free time. I was like, I'll throw some of Rick's designs that I know in there. I was like, I didn't know the lore behind it, so that's actually pretty cool. Honestly, in my opinion, the lore brings the score up.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Where did you have them on? Because right now,
See.
I'm putting Axel in.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I might change it later.
Yeah.
This is one of my worst designs.
One of your worst designs. I mean that's fair. It's the first one, right?
It's literally just Axel's head.
On a vaporwave background with
Yeah.
cubes. Yeah.
Yeah, with
background that we might have. We did the first couple one of these. MS Paint. MS Paint.
Godlike.
that makes it even
Godlike.
better,
MS Paint,
honestly.
bro. I was an MS Paint whiz, dude.
Yeah.
For no reason. I forgot it all now because I'm a Photoshop nerd now.
Yeah.
I was a whiz at MS Paint out of nowhere. This is all cropped and put together in paint. And these colors might have been manipulated in paint too. You see that tint going on?
Yeah.
Oh, we got it.
Hey, it's young Zito.
Whoa.
He's coming through.
Hey, Zito.
What is up, Zito?
Chase Zito.
What up?
How's it going?
How's it going, bro?
But yeah, we're in the middle of doing a little tier list thing. We're gonna knock out as fast as possible.
All those characters are trash.
That's true.
But-
You didn't think about it like that.
Yeah, they're all back there playing some games, Zito, bro.
Okay, so after Axel, the next one is Devil Trigger. So this is also really early on.
Okay,
Yeah, you can definitely
what's
tell.
with the two things? What's with the whole Sharingan going on in his eyes, dude?
So, back when we first started doing it, we wanted to describe it abstractly with one word. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Axel was
With purple?
cubes.
Yeah.
And it would say Monthly Godlike on I don't know, the Facebook banner or whatever, in a cube font, which was stupid and hard to
Yeah.
read. Said Monthly Godlike as if it were on.
That's pretty funny.
Devil Trigger, I don't know why, but he seems like a Red Lightning guy.
He's definitely
I mean,
a red
Red
lightning
Lightning
guy.
makes
Red Lightning
Yeah.
guy to me. I don't know where
Yeah.
His favorite character ever is Dante.
Yeah, so
That's
Red
pretty
Lightning,
good.
Put the red lighting in his eyes. This is one of
What's with the that was my next question.
This is classic Monthly Godlike stuff. Don't put pictures on your Facebook that you don't want anywhere. don't make things public to me.
Gotcha.
You don't want me to use them.
Yeah, that's how you avoid it, yeah.
So this picture of him struggling to eat a beignet or a donut
Okay.
Oh,
There's powdered sugar on his
no.
face.
He's got sugar, powdered sugar all over. So, we took that picture, cut it out, put the lighting in his eyes, red lighting behind his head. It looked like we might have made this the day of. To put on the screen.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we gotta get to the tournament.
And you guys aren't going to see this at home, the people who are watching the stream. You're not going to see this, but a lot of the faces and designs and stuff like that actually bleeded into the overlays for the event. So
yeah.
you'd be watching a stream, and if it's Devil Trigger's event, his face will be all over the overlay.
Godlike.
Hello.
Oh, it's the food crew.
I'm making a tier list of the
Oh,
designs
thank
that I
you, sir.
made for the monthly Godlike.
Yeah.
Oh, whole squad. What's going on? Y'all are on stream right now. But yeah, we're talking about the designs and stuff. Right now, we're talking about this old Devil Trigger design that I made for a monthly Godlike.
I thought he was foaming at the mouth. I didn't know it was the game. Yeah.
With Alex, you never really do it.
I thought that when it popped up on the screen.
He's going feral.
But yeah, I would say this design actually
This
is
might be.
a little better than actual.
What?
I actually think it's a
It's
little.
funnier.
It is funnier. That is true.
Now that I'm here, let me give you my opinion. Let me see the.
What you got? What you want to see the actual one? Here's the actual one. Boom. In the beginning, it wasn't supposed to be like based off some sort of style. It was supposed to just be bizarro abstract style.
Yeah.
So Axel got purple cubes, Devil Trigger got red light.
I think I like this one a little more because it's a little normal.
You like it is a little bit more normal.
It's
It is a
The
little
other
bit
one, like,
smoother.
the-
You know what I mean?
You know.
What do you two guys think?
so I actually think like the actual one. Oh, everyone's popping off now.
John T.
If you were bored, come to Beatdown, celebrate Stefan's.
If
going
you
away.
were born.
Here we go.
Oh, if you're bored.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steven's
and it's
birthday.
Steven's birthday.
Yay.
Date is January.
What's up,
27th.
John? Hey, we playing Grand Blue?
He's
Yeah.
30. He's 30.
He's 30.
Yeah, this one? This one right here?
Oh, damn, Josh, that looks heavy.
Oh, it is heavy.
Oh,
Here you go, man. A little bit. I thought it was stuck in the chair, but I don't think it was. And look, there's another one over here. Whose it is?
I mean, it's probably mine.
You want to leave it over here?
Yeah, sure. Unless you want to. Do you want
oh,
one?
oh, oh, Josh. Shots later, right? Shots. Yes, later. Right.
Also, Rick, your
Huh?
mic is kind of down.
My microphone?
Yeah.
It's like kind of limp.
Yeah, it doesn't kind of.
Well, no, we
Want
bought
to
some.
trade headsets?
Yeah.
You want to do one of the more
how's this?
stable
Is
ones?
it any better?
That's probably better. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Hell yeah.
I can't hear anybody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Some little off-topic speech from us.
It's
You
all
know,
good.
those are the homies. You know,
I
we're
don't
all
wanna-
like family
I don't
down
wanna,
here.
drag too long. I
Yeah.
feel like, I'm occupying everybody's time.
Well, we're at one of the best designs, so you know.
Yes. Okay, here's the big one, okay? The Black and Galaxy one. So first we're going to start with the banner. Are you good over there, Stefan?
I'm just checking your audio level. That's all.
How am I sounding?
You're a little low.
What should I do?
Put it closer to your mouth.
Yeah, that's it. You're trying to take this headphone. That might help because this one you're gonna be talking a lot more to me probably.
Sorry.
It
How's
should be
this?
good.
How's
That should be just about
I have
perfect.
that on the wrong ear, I think.
It doesn't matter. That's a lot better. You're
Okay.
good.
So this first, we're going to do both these Black and Galaxies, right? The first Black and Galaxy, this is just the banner. It's this is supposed to be Jack Kirby inspired. Jack Kirby,
Oh, okay.
Cosmic, like New Genesis, New Gods, like
Yeah,
Dark
yeah.
Side.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The cosmic comic book type stuff. And it's funny to me. This is also funny to me because I like the idea of Dan Anderson just being hit with cosmic knowledge. I don't know. Oh,
I can see it all,
I
Sean.
understand now.
I
I
can-
understand now,
I
Sean.
can see it,
Oh.
Sean.
You know, and he's like
I can
collapsing
see
under the
the
weight of his own
frame,
knowledge.
Sean.
Yeah, and look, he's like having a cosmic fucking epiphany or whatever. I think it's so funny, dude. This is one of my favorite
so good.
ones.
Yeah, that one's really good.
Just the banner, I'm putting it in S tier, right?
Yeah, I think that's a strong S tier. We can always come back later, but I think
We
that's
can
a
always
strong
change it a
S
little
tier.
later.
I
Here's-
still think it's the best.
Here's some of my favorite. Here's like a coupe de gras type vibe. The poster's a
Yeah, the
gift.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know it was a
And
gift.
Yeah,
His
the poster's
head's
pretty-
got
cosmic
a
brain.
black hole in it, absorbing knowledge and stuff.
The
But I
comic book
understand now,
font.
Yeah, the
Sean.
cosmic brain
Oh,
is pretty
Dude,
strong.
the presentation is some of my favorites too.
Yeah, there are,
you can
yeah.
see it up here. Like all this is like bringing out the sponsors. That's the actual venue.
Yeah, it's
feet
pretty
top
sick,
left.
yeah.
This is the date. You know, and I've got little details falling all over the page, dude.
This is definitely, in my opinion, the best multi-godlike design
Dude.
in general.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's kind of
now,
funny that we
Sean.
got to it. So, like, look at the comic book. It looks like you made an actual comic book.
Dude.
That's sick.
I
can't
understand
get
now,
enough of it.
Sean.
I can stare at it all day. I'm not even lying. It's the
mesmerizing.
one of the ones I'm the most proud of by a long shot. Like when the gods walk the earth, that was like a tagline I thought of. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, this is Where the hell is it? It's over here. This guy crushes.
Yes.
That's a crusher right there. Okay, so next is the MGL blank. Okay, this is the Jason Crochet one.
Yeah.
Dude, this one is homage to Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah, I can definitely tell.
You
Yeah.
see, it's supposed to be dark deco and not like explicitly Batman, but more subtle than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think, you know,
Yeah,
I think it fits
it
Jason
does
really
fit
It
hard.
does feel like
Dude,
very like
check out
Injustice.
this fucking detail, okay? You see this shit on the side? Do y'all recognize these borders?
No.
They're Jason's arm tattoo.
Oh really?
Oh,
This is
that's
Jason's arm
tight.
tattoo. As I made this, you know, I had a picture of his arm or
That's
whatever.
crazy.
And I made it. And
That's insane attention to detail.
thank you, dude. That's what I'm saying. That's why I wanted to do this stream. Like I feel like
Yeah, that's
you know
actually
what I mean?
crazy.
Like
Now that I know
That's
that, the
actually
value of this
ridiculous.
poster goes up
yeah,
more.
and like this
'Cause at
is
first-
this is an actual picture of Jason and not a drawing. This is like, you know, like a drawing modified to look like a picture, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
whatever. And it's like they got film on top of it that makes it look like you're kind of looking through it through an elevator that's going up. That was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the image
Yeah,
in my
it
head
kinda
that I
said-
wanted
yeah,
to do.
yeah.
So this is just his banner, which I think is sick as hell. So I'm putting it in A tier. And
All
here's
right.
his poster. It's not a GIF, but this captures more of the Art Deco style
Yeah.
with like this, you know, Skullgirls looking ass font or whatever.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think it's a little weaker. I feel like this
Yeah.
is a little.
I
thrown
think
together.
the banner itself might even be like a strong S tier.
You think the banner's
like
an
maybe-
S tier?
Maybe like low S tier.
You know what? You got it, homie. I kind of agree with you on that, and I think maybe this guy is a B tier. The
Yeah,
poster
that's
itself.
fair. Yeah, the poster. Yeah.
But let's keep the ball rolling. Next up, we got Crispy Goujon. All right, so honestly, this is supposed to be a heavy metal inspired thing. We got another newcomer incoming.
All right,
This
Jelly.
is Jelly.
Shelly coming back. Yeah, so Crispy Goujon actually won a raffle to get his own monthly Godlike featured for him, which worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of fun working on this. But to be honest with you, it felt like I was kind of out of ideas when I made it, and I couldn't really think about like what could be creative or whatever.
Yeah.
So I found like a couple of different heavy metal posters and designs for different bands and stuff like that. I slapped his head on top of it. I tried to make it look like he was bleeding from his head, even though he's clearly bleeding from his neck, and threw some devil imagery on it and called it a day, really. But yeah, this actually took the longest.
Yeah,
Creating
the gradient.
the text,
Yeah.
the Crispy Goujon title took the longest by a long shot.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah, this was this is like 3 different layers of text designed like very particularly to look like as if it's like something from like Guardians of the Galaxy or heavy metal or whatever, you
I
know.
like that Thor Love and Thunder kind of.
But
type
other than that, everything else kind of like, you know, a little on the fast side. I also think the text isn't exactly the most legible stuff in the world. And I kind of like leaned away from legibility for the sake of design.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a good compromise. You know what I mean?
I mean, I think
But,
the text is okay. I think it's fine. Like
yeah.
it's legible enough.
And
I think it's
here's his banner.
the text is I think in my opinion the coolest thing about it. Right?
The title, Crispy Goujon.
Yeah, very very cool. But it's kind of just it's kind of whatever for me. I think it's like a solid one, but it's not like I wouldn't put it with the basic ones, right?
I think it looks good, but
I
I don't
think
think
it
it
does look
looks.
good, but I
I don't
think-
think it looks super good.
Yeah.
And I kind of want to put it
I think
here.
it's a
Yeah, I
pizza,
think that's a fair assessment.
And for what it's worth, I think the poster is slightly worse than the banner.
That's fair.
Because
Yeah.
the legibility of it kind of goes away. All right, so here's one that I know you didn't like, Glenn,
Oh.
but I think this one's sick as hell.
Oh.
I'm not even going to pretend like I'm not
Oh,
proud
this
of this
one,
one.
yep,
This
I know
one's
this
so dope. This is
Yeah.
all,
Oh, yeah.
except for the purple skulls, this is all totally created from scratch. And it's filled with Easter eggs. Have you seen the UMK3 like box?
I have not.
Yeah,
That's
I have
why you
this-
don't like it.
literally
Do you
looks
not know it
exactly-
either?
Yeah, no, I know what it looks like.
Oh, dude.
I used to have it. I used to have the game.
Me too, right?
cartridge,
And
yeah.
Dustin loves Mortal Kombat. It's
Yeah,
the
super-
introduction
yeah, I
of
thought it was
Ermac.
super sick.
This is
yeah.
the first game
It looks
Ermac's in.
exactly like.
He's
UMK3, yeah.
dude, Glenn, check this out. Let me see if I can just do this real quick.
Oh, okay, I see it.
This is all the same font and everything. Like I even like this monthly godlike stuff is created from like I had to make the lightning and shit like that. And yeah, I copied the same font for Ultimate, put it up top, Dustin's face in the middle. I made the texture on the dragon and try to look like this. I could have done it a little
Yeah,
better.
he has to scan me in the same way as the Super Nintendo.
Super Nintendo
so
logo,
the
and
text is literally the same. The
this-
ultimate fighting game.
This is
Yeah.
like a Sega text. I don't exactly know which one, but I think I just saw it. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean. But yeah, man, I tried really hard on this one. I think it looks really cool. It took a lot longer than you'd think. This was kind of one that took a little while because it had a companion piece, which is this character select screen of different Dustin cosplays.
Yeah.
I think that's
idea.
super godlike.
Yeah. And this is also ripped straight out of UMK3. Looks exactly like it. And what's funny is each of these are different Dustin pictures from his Facebook. Some of these are cosplays. I made this like as this weird thing in the middle of Dustin's like green head is a thumbnail I made for an interview video that I have of him after he won a monthly godlike. I just made the thumbnail as fast as possible, and it just looked funny enough to include. This Noob Saibot cosplay ended up not even being him. It's one of his friends that he has a picture of on his profile. I just thought it was him. And so, random Noob Saibot guy.
That's funny.
But yeah, the Dustin stuff, I like it a lot. I'm going to put them both
I
in
think
A tier.
the character select tier list might be
A little higher?
S tier, yeah.
You think the character select screen is S tier?
Now that you explain the banner, I get it more. But yeah, I think character select is S tier.
Okay.
Genius idea.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm very open for whatever you guys have to say
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm like grading my own work and like it's weird and like, you know, self-congratulatory. You know what I'm saying?
So I think. Yeah, and I think we've gotten to a lot of the like strong ones first. You know, I think a lot of the strong ones are first.
All the monthly godlike posters are kind of towards the top. You know what I mean? Speaking of strong ones, is he still around? I saw him.
He walked away, but
But,
yeah, we're at Dan's.
This
Yes.
one,
Handsome Dan.
It's
This one
between
is super godlike.
They're
This
both
one
the
is
Dans.
super
it's
godlike.
funny that everybody loves this one because I didn't understand. I didn't get it. I never got it. I don't know what the hell I'm looking at straight up. If you look at the things on the cards too, the cards are named of what like this is Dance of Death and he's over here boogieing. You know what I mean? Over here is can I zoom in on this shit?
Yeah.
Should be
There
Over
you
here, we got Vanguard Warrior, and it's like him holding a spear. I made him hold the spear. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
yeah. he's
Psy cosplay. It's him cosplaying as Psy from the the
Gangnam
YouTube guy.
Style, yeah.
The professional argument. Him lawyering it
Being a
out.
lawyer, yeah.
Oh, there he is.
yeah,
we're talking about you,
talking
dude.
about your thing.
But yeah, no, he's swinging fire. He's dancing around. Yeah, emulating the font was one of the easier parts, and just putting Dan into stuff was hard.
Really?
Yeah, and one thing that's really funny about it is that at one point I asked him if it was okay to like use his face on a shirt or something like that, and he said, "Yeah, but don't use my literal face," or something along those lines. Like, yeah, you can use my image, but don't use my face, something like that. Something like that. Yeah. So I found a compromise, and that was to have him wear a mask.
Yes.
Have him wear this Kabuto mask or
That's
something
so
like that.
sick.
And yeah, people love this card.
This is so
Yeah, the
good.
card
People
is
love
super.
this card.
The card is super godlike.
And it was hard to replicate like this stuff over here. Like the fonts for these cards were like hard to kind of recreate, and I had to like grab different images. Like this is all. Like, you can tell that this scroll is of lower quality than the background of the card. You know what I mean? So this scroll is like a different thing that's like small, and I had to blow up, and it
blow
looks
it up,
terrible. And I slapped it on here, and people still love this thing, man. So I'm glad this one worked out because this was one of the ones I was nervous about, but it
Dude,
it
yeah.
resonated really well.
I
So-
think.
Good.
I was gonna say, me personally, I think the card is like solid S tier. The
Yeah.
banner might be A tier, but the card,
The-
itself is so
Hey,
good.
there's
I think it's the
a
card
variant, him
and
with the
the
face.
two Blackened Galaxy designs. I think those are in contention for best monthly godlike design.
You know what
Yes.
carries
It's the
this?
Dan-
dude?
The Dan's a top tier.
This the map background that is apparently from this game, I think made this card look sick. That's like my favorite thing
the
about
map
it.
is super tight.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I'm glad y'all like this one.
Yes.
All right, so let's see.
Slap that one for sure.
Which one's better, mask on,
I think
mask
the
off?
mask on is better.
Mask on.
Mask
mask
on.
off is like
Fuck it.
Yeah.
All right, and then you got.
I put
I
the
think this is like.
I put the banner in B or A.
I think it goes like here.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't know. You know what? It has all the little cards on it. You think right here?
Yeah.
All right. So this next one was, I think, the easiest one. Like without a
Oh,
doubt. Like,
yeah.
as soon as I was like, "Oh, I'm doing him," like I know what to do.
Yes.
I made Jelly into money.
Yeah.
Jelly money is easy. Dude, this is filled with some Easter eggs too.
Oh, really?
Like
Okay.
over here, it says this note is non-negotiable. What's up now, Playboy? You know,
Oh, I never noticed.
some jelly shit over here.
Godlike.
I know there's more stuff on it that I can't really remember. But yeah, it's like $1 million bill with Jelly's face on it or whatever. So I think it works really well for him. I don't know how he felt about it. He must have loved it, I hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, and the poster is just kind of an expansion of that. So let me throw these guys
should be
on
on the
here.
plug
I think
I
though.
think the dollar bill, yes. The dollar bill is definitely S.
Oh,
You think so?
that's what type
Yeah,
of power.
dollar bills
The other
over
one.
here. I think the poster. Honestly, I think the
big.
poster goes. I think the
Poster
poster
B
goes
and B. I
Yeah, the
agree.
poster
right
B,
here.
yeah, I think that's
What do
The,
you
the
think?
dollar bill is just a genius one though.
Okay. And let's see. Oh, this one I really like. I'm not even gonna pretend. I'm already tickled over this
Oh,
one.
the Kanban one?
This
Yeah.
one's so funny.
Yeah, the Kanban is super sick.
Dude, I was playing this game, and a lot of my inspiration comes from like weird indie Steam games that like take risks with art styles and stuff. And there's one game called Hypnospace Outlaw, and you play a detective solving a mystery through bad website pages. Oh, Jelly, you just missed us talk about your dollar. Yeah, you got it.
It's an S tier.
We're talking about Cameron's right now, and Cameron's is based off this game, Hypnospace Outlaw, where you solve a mystery in bad 90s web pages.
Okay.
It's really funny, and it just kind of inspired me to make this, which this actually has an error. I am new to GIFs, and I made this GIF with the wrong frame rate. I animated it on 2s, right?
Yeah.
It came out like however, and I deleted every other frame.
Yeah.
But I didn't slow down the frame rate, so it's still sped up, like it's like
Yeah, it's
you know
like going
choppy a
super
little bit,
speed, yeah.
which kind of worked out because it's supposed to look
Yeah, kinda
like
like
a
janky,
like a
yeah,
bad
yeah.
janky website page. But there's a different version of this where it's slower, but it's missing some key details like fighting game tournament. Like every poster needs to say that it's a fighting game tournament, or morons won't get it or whatever.
Yeah.
And it needs to have the date and the time and stuff like that. And I don't think the original posters had that on there.
Really?
But it was the correct frame rate. But dude, the sponsorship looking like a pop-up with the
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
fire
yeah, the
font,
weird fire, yeah.
man. The
You
Clippy
got-
giving us
yeah,
the
Clippy.
free scan, and you scan the QR code.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think this one
Clippy
came out
on
really
there.
well.
Yeah.
The Cameron face is also hella pixelated on purpose, like very
Nice.
low res.
Yeah,
But
I mean, so we have a lot in S tier. Might have moved some things out, but I think this is an easy S tier.
You think this
for
is S
sure.
tier too?
Yeah.
So,
we might have to move some things out of S tier.
You think
after
so? Okay.
Really? I mean, we have a lot of S tier.
We can change it in just a moment. Let me
like-
go over the rest of these guys real quick. So this one's just the banner, which I think is just like a chopped version of whatever. It's not really whatever. But this was supposed to be the original banner, and I kind of chickened out, but I still used the image in different stuff.
Yeah.
And I think this is funnier than the actual banner that I
Yeah,
use a
it
lot.
definitely is funnier. Yeah.
So I would do the banner. I would put the banner probably over here.
Yeah.
And I'd put this guy probably over here. But yeah, we can move stuff out of S tier. Let's move stuff out of S tier when it bleeds over.
Yeah.
When it flips over. Okay. I want to hear what you guys think about this one. So now we're on Robbie B. Let's start with the banner.
Ooh, Robbie B.
Robbie.
What do y'all think about this one?
So, I don't get this one.
I didn't understand the.
Okay.
It looked cool, right?
Yeah.
I just didn't understand the inspiration for it, because you know,
So-
Rob, when I think of Rob, right, I think Marvel, K-pop, and
You're right.
something
Yeah.
else.
He's definitely
What's
a
the third
K-pop
ingredient
fan.
of Robbie B?
Kill the kill. I don't know.
Uh,
Kill a Kill, yeah.
Goofball status.
Yes, that too.
Goofy
Goofball.
man status. Yeah. Yeah, no, Robbie, I was already planning on making the one that I had to make a punk poster.
Okay.
So I was just kind of in the mood already, right?
Yeah.
And he came over for whatever reason. He stopped at my house, and I was like, "Let me take a picture of you with your mouth open." And that was the picture that I used, right? Because I had an idea of what I wanted. Like this was like formulaic punk, like the mouth cut in half, and you see something in the mouth or whatever. Yeah, no, a lot of the designs. Say what?
Oh yeah, South Park Canadian.
He is a South Park Canadian. He acts like a Canadian.
What
for
are you
sure.
talking about, friend?
Yeah, I'm not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend. Yeah.
Dude, yeah, no, I already kind of knew what I was going to make it before I knew who the person was. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
I got you.
So a lot of these designs, like, sometimes they're based on the person's interests, like
Yeah.
Dustin's and Handsome Dan's and Jelly's,
Yeah.
right?
Sometimes it's just like I have a design and put
In
it,
my head, and you're
Yeah.
going on it.
Yeah. You don't have a choice. Yeah.
And that happened to Robbie, and it worked really well because Marvel's not dead.
Yeah, I do think like
The punk
aesthetically,
thing works
it
with that.
felt like the whole Marvel kind of like rebelling against the current FGC status quo.
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
thing.
yeah.
I think it's cool. I just didn't get the inspiration, but now that you said it was like kind of pre-planned, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I do think it's a good looking design. I would
Sometimes
give
it
it like
just kinda works
solid
out.
like maybe like low A, high B tier personally.
Word.
Yeah, I think
I've-
it looks very good.
The poster one, I'm not exactly sure if this one looks better or not. I do like the rip, right?
It just reminded me of Persona 5.
A little bit, which is funny because like one day I want to do a Persona 5 one.
Oh,
So I have to
okay.
wait long enough for people to forget about this.
yeah, Robert
can
D
do it
doesn't
Persona.
exist anymore. Yeah.
But yeah, I think the poster might be just as good
Mm-hmm.
as the banner. So I think this goes probably here,
Hold on.
and then the poster probably goes here.
That's fair.
That's what I think.
I'll be right back. I'll let y'all keep going without me, but I'll be right back.
For
Y'all
sure.
keep going, though. Or maybe if, Coach wants to sit down and comment on it.
Okay. So next we got Sleepy's, and I think Sleepy's works out really well.
Oh
with
yes, this is the cartoon based one. Yeah.
these. Yeah. So. They should be in the kitchen area.
Yeah.
It's like in a box, in a cardboard box in the kitchen area. Unironically, that's where it is.
Okay, I'm gonna double check. I didn't see any Modelo.
Yeah. No problem. They're barbecues, so.
Yeah, I asked him.
Okay. Yeah, man. Sleepy's supposed to be like a Cuphead,
Yeah,
like
because he's like a
black and white. He's like an old timer.
old guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and he's wholesome. You know what
Yes,
I mean?
very,
So
very
I
much
wanted
so.
to give him a
Like,
little
you
wholesome
know.
thing. This tournament actually happened when COVID kind of resurgenced with the Omicron virus, or however you pronounce
Really?
it. And we had to move out of Dibs onto Little Wars. This is our first tournament in Little Wars.
Really?
Yeah. The monthly guy like Sleepy. And look, see, it says a new location. We made it like a pop-up or whatever. But yeah, it's like a combination of like a old like Max Fletcher, like Betty Boop cartoon and like a comic book kind of, you know, just something that's like a period piece, a real knockout fighting game tournament. This is hella Cuphead, right? But yeah, I think this is solid.
I think him kind of being in time with him, the design tying in with him being an old timer
Yeah.
is a super cool idea. I think both designs are pretty equal. I put it in A.
Yeah, kind of with you on that.
What were y'all thinking about moving out of S?
I'm sorry?
What were y'all thinking about moving out of S?
I don't know. Stefan was saying that. I kind of
think
wanted to
the-
hear
I
what he
think
had to
the
say.
S is fun.
Yeah, S is pretty powerful. I would probably do, if I wanted to move some stuff around out of an S, I'd probably do this. I'd probably do that. Yeah, and I'd actually probably do this. I would do that for sure. This is I think a better S. Not that it matters or whatever. But let's move on to the most recent monthly godlike, the Space Cat
Yeah.
poster. Monthly godlike Space Cat. Okay, so I have a confession to make. So I have some designs in my head that I know will take no time.
Yeah.
When I am exhausted, or if things like Christmas happens, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
just don't have any time. And this is one of those designs. This is a Cowboy Wanted poster. Like, there's no way I'm the first person to make
Yeah,
a
Cowboy
tournament
wanted,
poster
yeah.
be a wanted poster, Wild West wanted poster. But the most effort in this picture is his cowboy hat is fake, and a lot of people don't realize that.
Hey,
That's
Photoshop
about
the
it,
cowboy
though.
hat on. Yeah, it's a good edit.
Yeah.
Also just noticed the Ken Ryu at the top. I didn't notice that before.
What's
Oh,
that?
that's
I just
that
noticed
is
the Ken
Ken
Ryu at the top. I
Ryu.
didn't notice that before.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of it's like, I just use the font and I hit it with like this erase brush that kind of looks, make it look
tight.
old. That's pretty much it, man. But yeah, honestly, Space Cat, like, I think it'd go here, and I would probably do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta set new standards. Yeah.
Sorry, Space Cat, bro. I know he liked it.
Yeah. I mean, as long as he liked it, that's fine.
Yeah. I don't even hate it. It's just like an emergency break glass type of idea.
Yeah, it's
you
like
know what
break this glass in case you need a poster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean? Okay. So this next one was actually, this one's tedious. This one was difficult to make.
It's a lot of work.
But we'll
the
start with the
Zenzo
banner
one?
first. This one was hard to do. And what's really hard about it is that this dude has dreads, right?
does have
His
dreads,
dreads
yeah.
were like over his shoulder, and it was a group photo. So I had to get all these different people out of the group photo. Some people were in front of him, so I had to reconstruct like parts of his shirt.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
And his dreads covered his shoulder. So if you look at his left shoulder, that's just totally photoshopped. It's totally reconstructed Photoshop.
No, he doesn't have a shoulder.
Yeah, no. Getting Isaiah to look right was laborious, for sure. Some of the GOL logo is reconstructed too, and the clouds are spaced super intentionally.
Yeah, yeah.
Like where he ends is where stuff I cannot control begins. You know what I
Gotcha,
mean?
Yeah. So,
So-
I was like, all right, time to add some dust. I mean, it looks good though. I mean, you covered up well.
I lucked out. I remember this too. His hand in the bigger banner, which the banner looks worse. This hand is a different picture of his hand.
What?
Yeah, it's like two different pictures
He
of his
photoshopped his
arm,
hand
and I
onto
had to
his
put a
arm.
different hand on this because the other picture, his hand is like cut off for real. So I had to put a different hand on him.
That's
but
so
it's his
funny.
hand and a secondary picture
That's so
of the.
funny.
That's a genius idea.
Oh, gee, thanks, man. Yeah, this one's a little worse. He's summoning a spirit bomb or whatever. on Namek, and the font is from DBZ. Dude, DBZ font, if it's not the main logo, it looks like garbage. Like all other fonts in the show and all the stuff they use on like the box, like the DVD boxes and stuff like that. It doesn't. It's not.
Doesn't look good.
No, it looks a little harsh. Like this is a lot of the colors they use. This teal, they use this color a lot. And like I try to use orange because like that's a lot of DBZ coloring. That's Goku's color.
Yeah,
you know?
Goku. Yeah.
Dude, teal and orange look
They don't know
bad.
what together.
Does not
yeah.
complement each other, and especially these shades. But you know, it's really funny. I think it's super funny.
Yeah, I do think the poster itself is funny. Design-wise, I would say like the poster might be like in C tier as well.
Yeah, I think the poster's a little worse. Where's the poster?
It's the second one at the top.
Oh,
yeah.
right here. Honestly, I think the poster goes here, and I think this guy goes here.
Really?
Yeah.
I was actually thinking the opposite.
What, you think swap it up? You think the poster's
Yeah.
real good?
I don't think the poster is S tier. Personally,
Maybe
think this is
I
S
think I
tier?
just like the DBC font. I think I'm just
Oh,
biased.
you like the DBZ font?
Yeah.
That's
You
fair.
do? You know what? It's probably not as bad as the Space Cat one.
We'll compromise.
Probably do
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? But I still think the banner, dude, this is so slick.
Yeah, yeah.
This
that
is
one's-
eye-catching as hell.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
This makes people ask, like, what the hell is this? You know what I mean? But, yeah, in no small part to Isaiah's extremely charismatic smile, dude. This guy's carrying me. But, yeah, Isaiah's is awesome. Oh, dude, perfect. All right, Stefan, I'm glad you're here for this.
Oh,
So-
hey, what's up?
Nasty stuff.
Yours was actually the first GIF I ever made.
It's a GIF?
Yeah, it should be. It should be.
That was the
It's
gift not working.
I don't know. Oops, what did I just do?
Oh, you've rotated it.
Hold on.
Oh, no. Oh, my God, Rick.
We're
Hold
breaking
on,
it.
hold on.
No.
It is.
It's on the
Where
desktop.
the hell is it?
Did we lose the folder?
I think it's on the... Oh, my God.
It's a blow up? Question mark.
Okay,
Okay.
no, it's in your go.
We put it
to-
on desktop, right?
Yeah, put it on the desktop. Yeah.
So it's not in here. But I mean,
What
it's still on my
happened to it?
keys, right?
You can kick local. Oh, there's a. I just saw it. I thought you had a flash drive in.
Yeah, I do. I have a flash drive
Yeah,
right here.
I put it on the desktop though, so it's weird that it disappeared.
I don't know how it just moved.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know
not
what I
sure.
just did.
Might have just hit something it didn't like.
All right, my bad, stream. We'll fix this in a sec.
It got
Alright.
rotated like 3 times.
Okay.
It should be. I might just have to open up the folder. There it is. It's in. It's in.
I'm trying not to let my keys weigh down the USB. You know what I mean? All right. So, where'd that guy go?
It disappeared. Oh god, I'm running out of so much space.
There it is.
There it is. All right, we fixed it. I don't know why it broke, but we fixed it.
That was hella weird. All right, so we were at Monthly Godlike.
Stefan.
Stefan. Yeah, I don't know why this isn't an animated GIF. You have Discord on this guy?
Yeah, I
You want me
do.
to find it real quick, or does it matter?
I mean,
should
it's probably
find
fine.
it.
I'm not logged in. I don't think right now.
Say what?
I'm not logged into Discord right now. I don't think.
All right, yeah, then whatever. This was a GIF where the background of your head's moved. You remember that?
Yeah, they were moving back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we had it on Discord, and I don't know why it's not moving here. I must have made a little error, and I'm sorry about that. But this was like a design of your face that you had already had for something else.
Yeah.
What'd you have?
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, it's my logo. I made like so when I was trying to make a lot more YouTube videos and stuff, I made I animated this logo for my intro actually. So if you go and watch one of my YouTube videos, a little animation of me like adjusting my glasses.
Oh,
a little
nice.
Twinkle happens and my
Nice.
name flies across the screen, right? So the fact that you used that, I thought was super cool, right?
Yeah.
I'm obviously biased, but I like this one a lot. I think
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Pretty
yeah.
tight.
Dude, I gotta get the GIF. I gotta get the GIF, bro. I'm sorry.
If I don't think anybody else knows, but the story behind that picture is when Stefan got top 8 in
At CEO.
at
yeah.
CEO. Yes, he got
I
top,
got top 8
for,
on
for
BlazBlue at CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Oh,
So-
you got to do the intro.
Yeah. So you know how at CEO you get to do your own intro whenever you like go in or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got top 8, and
Oh, you're logged in.
I am logged in. Yeah.
Where's LAFGC? Can I just go to it on here?
What are you looking for?
LAFGC?
Yeah. LA. Scroll down.
Here it is.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay. And Or is it in here? No, it is in local events. I know that I can get this one going. This is essentially what it looked like. It was this GIF.
Yeah.
But it said monthly godlike.
But yeah,
instead
so
of
the
Master
lore
State.
behind the picture is that, I was at CEO, as you can tell. I got top 8 on Blaze Blue. And so for my intro, I walked to the ring dancing to Feed the Streets, which is a song from the Hamburger Helper mixtape that they made. Hamburger Helper made an official mixtape for some reason. It was like 10 songs long. And one of the songs on the album is called Feed the Streets.
Wild.
It's very wild. I think it's
I'm gonna have to go
hilarious.
listen to that.
And so I dance. This is my intro. The camera's on me. I'm just kneel down, praying, and then the music starts. I start dancing to the ring.
Oh man, that
Yeah.
sounds awesome.
It is pretty funny, actually. I think you can actually
Super
find
funny.
the clip on YouTube somewhere. I think somebody uploaded that top 8, and you can find a clip of me.
Okay.
You can't hear the music, obviously, but you can find me like dancing
They're
to the
doing a
ring.
dance.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude. Congratulations on that top 8, man.
Yeah.
But
So like that one, I will say it's probably not an S tier worthy compared to the other S tier designs. I would probably say at least A tier for me personally.
I think the GIF moves it to 8 tier for sure.
one thing that I also want to do sometimes is like sometimes the design is like it has an idea where it's like bad website or cosmic comic book or Western wanted poster.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's supposed to be like just abstract and weird and
Yeah.
like not have one like the old school ones like with Axel,
Axel, yeah.
and those guys or whatever. And Stefan's is like probably the best one of those that I've ever done.
Yeah, it's just
Where-
yellow.
Yeah. So I honestly think it's here. And your
And it's
poster.
yellow. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but
Yeah, no, I think it is up there. And if
No,
anything, it's like here.
There, yeah.
You know?
when you did the colors, was yellow on purpose?
Yeah, yellow on purpose.
Okay,
oh yeah,
okay.
for sure. That's without a doubt. I know Stefan's all about the yellow.
Hell yeah.
And the poster's a little worse, but one thing I like about the poster is the O's I made uniformal. I don't know why I thought you're. I don't know, but I made all your O's uniformal. The O's don't have these dots in the middle of them, and I went and put dots in the middle of literally.
Okay,
everything.
yeah, I see that.
I don't know, bro.
I like
But,
how you also have everything like very kind of like nice, like very cool.
Yeah.
Neato games.
Yeah. Like it's wholesome, you know. Yay! That was like whenever I type it down as like this was designed, like the name of the design. I
Yeah.
typed it down as like Stefan Yay Abstract Yellow Blue.
Stefan, yay.
So, yeah, the poster I think goes probably here. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I could agree with that. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think the poster was not
Okay.
as good.
So this is actually some of the first times we're about to get in a little older territory. This is one of the first times I decided to put like a ton of effort into individual people's posters or whatever. Stefan's gonna go take care of something, and yeah, this was like Stumblebees, right? Oh, dude! Oh,
snap.
dude! Gerald and Rayvon. Yo, dude, what's going on? It was good to see you, man. What
You
the
don't-
hell?
what is
There's
going
no
on?
way. Rayvon has apparently never been to Beatdown. That's
Yeah, he's
insane.
a ghost. Look at this ghost.
insane, dude.
Casper.
Hey, Clay, I can't talk right now. What's up? I can text you, and I'm not even in town. I'm in Hammond.
Ghost
I'll
Blade.
text you. I'll call you later.
Oh no.
All right. Bye-bye. We got to knock these out. I'm trying to hang out with the homies, bro.
Same.
I don't know what Stefan's doing.
You want to start rapid fire? If you want to start rapid firing,
It just
I
got
can go
intense as hell up in here. I wish I could hear you in the headset.
Yeah, it's cool. The noise canceling on these is really good, and we're speaking directly into it, so we're definitely coming in over everything.
For sure. Let's roll through these real quick then.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so the Stumblebee one, I tried to make it more like a bee, you know what I mean? And I made it like 70s, like milk and honey. Like that was like a subsidiary style of the 70s or whatever.
Yeah.
Like milk and honey or whatever. So like it worked really well with his image or whatever. And I think it came out pretty good. I think this banner is pretty good. But for whatever reason, when I was making the banners, I didn't want to include people's faces on them back then. So like the banners are kind of generic, but they still kind of fall in line with the design of the overall theme.
Yeah.
Which is this 70s beehive milk and honey thing or whatever for him. I do think that the posters came out a little worse. His poster and Van's posters kind of fall into the same category.
Yeah.
Of like I don't really have a good footing on it yet. Now I feel like
You feel
making a
more
poster
confident, yeah.
without somebody's face in it's like a mistake, right? But yeah, I'm definitely more confident. But honestly, this guy goes probably here.
And then the banner,
and
like in C.
this guy goes probably probably there.
Still think it's
Yeah.
better than the.
I still think it's
face
better.
cat?
Yeah, because at least it's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At least it's like very. This looks like some like random tournament poster that you'd see literally
Yeah,
anywhere.
anywhere.
You know, this is like online tournament poster looking ass. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So I could do better, but yeah. You know what? In fact, you've convinced me. It's worse than that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one was pretty laborious, but see how you guys think about this one. We'll start with the banner first. The Monthly Godlike Symphony, which the banner doesn't have any information on it at all, which I guess is a small mistake, but probably cleaner. Probably looks cleaner. This was our
Yeah.
October month, so I wanted to make it spooky or
Yeah,
whatever.
spooky. Yeah.
I think that the head, this right here, this came out.
Yeah, they are
awesome.
super clean.
I think this
yeah.
came out real well. And the Necronomicon book, I don't even know if some people got it. But, yeah. This title is the same font used in Evil Dead's title. For real over here. We got more people coming in.
Well, look who
Oh,
made
it's
it.
Richard. And
Hey,
Times.
what's
Wow.
up?
Richard.
Times Ravon's here, dude. Yeah, can you believe that?
Oh my God.
You guys can go touch and get your powers back, you know? You've been separated for so long, you're probably both very weak. You guys can go touch each other's hands and get all your juices back.
Rayvon.
Well, what is up?
But,
Come on.
let's keep
Wow,
this
I
ball
can't
rolling.
believe you're alive. I didn't
It's
Richard
good to
was
see you.
alive.
It's good to see you, Times, man. Yeah. So, we got Monthly Godlike Symphony, Necronomicon book in the middle of October. I think the book's pretty good.
Yeah, I think it looks
Um,
pretty good. Yeah.
This is one of the rare instances where I think that the poster might be better.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think the poster. Yeah.
the poster, it's supposed to look like, which you're not supposed to do with an Necronomicon. Somebody translated it and labeled it. This is supposed to look like a labeler. You
Yeah.
see what I mean? And if you look really closely at it, like, there are gaps where they're, like, translating it letter for
Yeah,
letter.
because they use like little like the words. and
Yeah.
everything.
And, like, look, there's, like, arrows. Someone drew on the book over here, right? And, like, this is, like, telling you not to speak the words. So, like, somebody's trying to warn you or whatever. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of proud of this one. This one was a little
Yeah,
laborious.
I
took a
think
long
the
time.
detail, the intricacy of this one is really good.
Could you make it so that I can hear you?
Not without getting more equipment out of the closet.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Yeah, let me switch ears. I think I can hear you now if I switch my ears out. But, yeah, what were you saying?
I was saying, like, I think the detail and the intricacy in this one is definitely like elevates it up a bit more. Yeah.
I really appreciate that. Yeah, man. This took forever. But where would you guys put this one?
So I think I would put the banner probably lower than the post, like you said, just because it's no information on it, right? It kind of takes
Yeah,
away
it's
from
just
the
kinda bare.
kind of the purpose. So maybe like mid A somewhere.
Okay.
And I think the
Honestly-
actual like poster though probably is like the one poster I think would probably deserve an S tier rating
This
for
is
sure.
a poster S here.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this poster goes, bro. If it's me picking, okay, I think this poster goes here.
Yeah, I would say that. That's fine.
I think that's a sick poster. All right, so this next one's Van. I own. I guess I didn't bring the poster. I don't know. I forgot to bring the poster or whatever.
Yeah.
The poster stinks. The poster is like a marquee with like lights on it.
Yeah.
Today I'd make the lights blink. I'd make it be a GIF and have the
Yeah,
lights
make it be
blink.
a GIF,
And I
yeah.
wouldn't have him not on it. He's not even on the poster. It's like a Stumblebee situation.
Yeah, that's some movie thing. Yeah.
But I think the theme fits Van in a weird way, making him like Hollywood.
yeah,
Van,
Hollywood
you know?
Van. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this one's fine. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I think it's like the Ryu of the posters, right? Like it's right in the middle.
It is a
like
Ryu.
yeah,
It
like
is the Ryu of the poster.
it's real solid.
That's funny. Okay, so this guy goes, I would say probably here.
Yeah,
And I
it's
think-
almost like the standard where like your posters like take a jump off point where like okay, we're gonna start getting better because
Yeah.
you kind of understand what you
Yeah,
want
I
more.
think
Yeah.
the Van poster or the Van Monthly Godlike came right before the Stumblebee one, and you can tell those were the two where I was like, still kind
Yeah,
of
trying to
fooling
figure
around
it
with
out, yeah.
And then the Sleepy one was right after that, and that was the one where I was like, oh, this is how you do it.
Yeah,
I figured out
yeah.
how to do it there. But I think Van's poster kind of stinks, and I think it goes here, straight
Yep,
out.
so
But
found.
you can't even see it because I guess I didn't pack it. My bad. But now we're on to the even older school ones. This was a beatdown that I hosted at. This is a Monthly Godlike I hosted here
beatdown,
for,
yeah.
for Kevin. And I think this one was sick.
Yeah, I like this one.
dope.
I do like this one a lot. I was
Yeah.
impressed with this one. Yeah.
I think this is one of the ones that fits the person really well.
yeah.
Oh, does
Like-
Kevin like Space Jam?
Huh?
Does Kevin like Space Jam?
I don't know, but it seems like he does, huh? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like this is
Definitely.
some Kevin shit. I think Kevin would fucking
That makes it even
appreciate being
funnier.
Space Jam
It's like,
dressed.
I'm like Michael Jordan. Yeah.
I like the Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
I'd hang out with Bugs Bunny. Let's get it.
Kevin's the best too, man.
Yeah.
And then look at this one. Oh, it's really. But like this is,
I
this is
like
one
the
we
hand.
use for
I like
stream.
the hand.
I think this is the one that we use for the stream overlay at the bottom.
Yeah.
But this is actually like before I used to make posters. This is back when I only used Facebook.
Oh,
so
yeah.
like there was no need for make a poster. All I had to do was make a Facebook banner.
Yeah.
So there's no need for make a poster. So like there's no posters for some of these godlikes, which is kind of weird. But I think these are both pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think that they both go probably here.
Yeah, I think like high A. Yeah.
I think they go here. I think I do like the Symphony one more. I think I like. Honestly, I would do this. I would do this, and yeah, I would do that. That's what I would do.
Okay.
Here's a classic one. Sorry, this is
Oh,
taking so long, guys. I'm gonna hurry
So
up. and
Brian,
move
this
fast.
one,
This is a
I
gift,
love
bro.
this one. I love
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
This one is super
This
sick.
one's hardcore.
I think this was like automatic S tier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
like
I mean, obviously the annotation is like it's Bryden. Like
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
But
legendary.
even besides that, I think it just.
Dude, if he saw this, you know he'd fucking love it, man.
Yeah. 100%.
He would've
Yeah.
been
That
all
that
over
that background is like
This
synonymous.
is also
with Brighton.
recreated.
Yeah.
Oh, you
This is
did.
a
Oh, yeah.
recreation. This is not
made
lifted.
that.
This is a
That-
recreation.
Wow.
Yeah. So, you know, to my own horn or whatever.
Yeah. Like I don't think. No discussion necessary. This one's just a godlike one.
Dude, and another thing that I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'm a fan of like TV imagery.
Yes.
So putting on
definitely
those
noticed. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I love this one. So I think this one goes straight up right here.
Yeah.
And you know what? We just bled over. So that's going there.
All right. Goodbye, Money Jelly.
Goodbye, Jeff. All right, this one's got a little story to it. This is the first monthly godlike person I've ever done.
Really?
The first one
Yeah.
ever.
And I didn't make it.
You didn't make it.
I didn't make this. Back when I was first starting to do these, I thought it would be fun to just allow anybody to just make whatever you want, bro. Literally, you're in charge of making the banner. You can make it whatever you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
And as long as it doesn't look awful and it's not inappropriate, you can. As long as it has the person's face on it, it doesn't matter what the theming is. It doesn't matter how good it looks. It doesn't matter how long you take to do it. So I wanted it to be like a community involvement thing. Back when I first started to do it, and it didn't really work out, but. Because I realized that I couldn't depend on people to make this, but I could
Yeah.
depend on this person. This person came through and made this really stupid, goofy meme picture of Rashawn, of BBW Messiah, Evil Rashawn, right?
Yeah.
Can you guess who made this? Huey.
Huey made.
Huey made this.
That
for me.
makes sense.
Huey made this for me like
Oh my
years
God.
and years ago, right? Maybe like in one night. Made
Yeah.
this for me, like in one little 10-minute, 20-minute sitting down.
It all
But
makes sense now.
I thought it was really funny. I remember telling him to make it look like he was on a cosmic grid. That's all I wanted. And he came up with this meme stuff.
I am the power cosmic. It's so stupid, but
And
like it's so
It's
good.
goofy and funny. And I think
If
it's
someone
funnier
told
than
me
these
Huey
two.
made that,
Yeah.
that would be like.
I think
yeah.
it goes like here.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
I know it's funny enough to go a little higher than the bland ones, but
Yeah.
you know it's still goofy and stupid. All right, so this one I think is actually sick. We got Monthly
Oh, yeah.
Guy Like Ty, which is Seinfeld themed.
Yeah, I do like the Molly I like
I
Taiwan.
think that one's pretty good.
The Y covering up the middle
The
finger.
middle
sick.
finger, yeah.
Nice censorship.
I think this one's solid because Tyler's supposed to look like Kramer. That's like the meme or whatever.
Yeah,
I
I think
think
it's
this
solid.
one
I'll say like
goes-
solid
Go ahead.
A maybe, or like high B maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna put it high B. I was gonna put it right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Bottom A.
That. I do that. Okay, we can finally. We're done with monthly godlikes. Finally done with the monthly godlikes. Now we can move on to this right here. So first up, this is an arcade stick design that you have right
That's
now,
me,
Glenn.
yes.
That's your stick.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. So what do you think about it?
I love it. I use it so often. It's my super sick because wherever I show it to, they're like, wow, you know, I like the controller and the design is really sick. Who'd you get that done by? And they're like, you know, they don't really understand it, but it's funny. You know, it's
Yeah,
cool.
I think like some people will look at it and be like, this looks good or this is funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of both. I think it's really cool. This is like my dip into pop art. I was trying to
Okay.
make this look like some pop art.
Gotcha.
And once again, TV imagery on the LAFGC, like up here, it's like little glitchy TV stuff. The colors on the stick look super good. Yeah, I love this. This is probably, I love the first 3 stick designs that came out. I'm so in love with. So honestly, I would say probably like right here. That's where I would put that.
Okay.
I'm in love with that design. That's why it's on a shirt that I have now, or that we have, some people have now, or whatever. We're probably gonna get to a little later. I know this is a lot of people's favorite stick design.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
A lot of people like this.
I do like that one a
The
lot.
buttons on it are green. We don't have the stick here.
Yeah.
Sales won this. The buttons on it are green. A lot of people don't. I don't think a lot of people get this guy.
I
Understand him.
don't.
I'll explain it a little later. But he's like I'll explain a little bit now. He's the mascot of our casual sessions, and the casual sessions, once again, sharing a TV theme, are named Late Night Special Moves, right? And he's the host of the talk show, the Late Night Special, right? You know, and he's supposed to be like the Dream Machine. The original host of the fucking Late Night Specials was the Mac Tonight mascot from McDonald's. He got picked up by some 4chan people, and he's like a alt-right, like Nazi symbol now. So I had to ditch him, which sucks. He's a cool character, right?
Yeah.
And I had to make this guy from scratch. And his TV head is great because, you know, I'm a goober and I like TV stuff. But I can put GIFs and moving images on his
anything
face.
in there, yeah.
And that's why I think he's a cool host. And it works with our new logo, like the LAFGC
Yeah.
TV looking logo. But so many different people think this is or have told me that this is my best stick design. And I think it's pretty good.
I do like that one a lot. Yeah, I like that one a
Yeah.
lot.
Honestly, I'd put this guy probably here.
Okay.
And this was the most simple stick design that I had, but I think it's also the most probably iconic.
Yeah, that one's really good. Yeah, I
that's
do
the
like that
one
one.
I'm glad you all like this one.
I put it in like A.
You put it where?
A.
A? Yeah, I think so. I think it could go probably here.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
I
Yeah.
think that goes there. All right, so now we got the shirts. I went overboard and made too many. But what were you gonna say?
Personal opinion, I think the shirts and the sticks are kind of what and what usually,
They're
right?
the same, you think? Yeah, I mean, this one's, you know, I wish I could still make these shirts, man. I want to go back and make some more. But, yeah, let's just put these guys anywhere. Let's see. I think this is the same design as the one on the stick.
Yes.
So, honestly, the shirt designs,
I think the shirt's the same.
I like the same thing, but like a little lower maybe.
yeah, they're the same guys. Okay, dude, we'll talk about this now. The logo, the new logo for the LAFGC TV. I don't know if people like this or not, because this is like kind of my vibe.
Yeah.
But I don't know how anybody else feels about it. I haven't gotten a negative.
I mean, I personally think it's sick. I think the whole like LAFGC TV. That's why I was like, I think it would be like a guy like branding tool.
Yeah.
To have right with it, and I think it's cool. I like it a lot. I think it makes sense, but it's also unique at the same time. You get what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's obvious when you say it out loud, but like when you're like just thinking about it, like why would I do that? But then when you see it in motion, it's like, oh, this makes sense. It makes like the whole broadcast theme, the whole TV theme. It gives you like a theme for almost everything going across all of your kind of media. I think it's really sick. I like it a lot, actually.
What do you think, Glenn?
I think it's pretty, honestly, just synonymous with the scene at this point.
You think so?
Yeah, I
Damn.
think everybody's like, oh, when we think of LAFC, we all see it on the Discord. I like the icon. It's a little.
Yeah, I mean, I really like it. I'm pretty biased, you know. I think it's the best one that I have. I think it's the best one I got, bro. I think the shirt, we don't even have to rank these stupid shirts, whatever. We can talk about these. Like, look, this one over here is supposed to be a representation of the GIF that exists. This is the Discord logo, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever noticed she's saying, there's no hope, only the LAFGC. You ever
Yeah.
notice that? Did you ever notice this GIF on the Discord?
I've never.
I've
seen
noticed
This is
that.
the Discord
I've seen,
icon.
yeah, I see the Discord icon, but I didn't notice the text.
Yeah, I think this is the best thing I've ever made for the scene, unironically. Yeah. Okay. So then we got the this Discord banner that we have right now. What do you
I
guys
like
think
the
about this
banner.
one?
It's pretty solid.
Huh?
I like the banner. Pretty solid.
Yeah.
I would probably put it like maybe like top of A, but I don't know if it's like S. But I think it's pretty strong.
Quick, I'm going to talk about how I made it or whatever, or things that you might miss or whatever. So this, it looks like it's supposed to have like a glow coming out of the top of it, like it's as if it were a real arcade.
Yeah.
The hypno screen this is actually a picture on the internet of a fake Polybius machine. You know, the haunted arcade cabinet or whatever.
Yeah.
So the Hitmo screen was there originally, but I plopped the LAFGC coming out of the screen on top of it, and it only had like one button. So I replicated the button a bunch of times, and put it in the style as of an arcade stick.
cool.
Yeah.
So not super duper long, but it kind of took a while to like get it to look good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it kind of came together pretty well. So let me slap this guy. Honestly, I think it goes here. Okay. We're not doing the shirts. Oh, dude, the GOL logos. Man. Okay, let's take a look at these GOL logos. So you got, this is the classic, still constant GOL logo.
Lightning bolt,
Yeah, and this is our newest one, which is supposed to be like Bryden's god, his Apollo or whatever.
Yeah.
We made it. I made it last year, kind of like as like, you know, like a little remembrance thing about him or whatever. It's got Let It Rock on the bracelet, and it's held by Chariots, which is another Apollo design. But man, both of these are really good, and in my opinion, like some of my, like I love this stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't stop looking at it. Man, sorry for being so like absorbed in this stuff and self-absorbed or whatever about this stuff. I don't know.
I mean, it's good to be proud of your work, you know. I definitely think, I don't know, so like the GOL, the Lightning Bolt logo is very iconic for the scene, I think.
Yeah.
So like I want to rank it higher, but I feel like the Bryden one is so strong, right?
Yeah.
It's such like a powerful like image.
You tell me where to put this stuff. You too.
I think Bryden goes in S. And
Where?
GOL goes in A. I put it ahead of Zenzo.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think? Is that right?
I might put the Bryden one ahead of the Dan cards, actually.
Ahead of the Dan cards?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the classic GOL, like I think like it's top of A, right? I think it's almost, you can't think of Louisiana without seeing a lightning bolt in your head, I feel like.
Yeah, thank you, dude. This next one is the junk food GIF, which, you know, very quickly, let me just show this GIF. This is a bunch of like monthly godlike designs that are throwbacks to different godlikes that never got one. So like, there's different like Easter eggs in here too. Like there's a Legend of Zelda one that passed by. There's a Sega one.
Yeah,
there's a
I saw the
Capcom
Mario one.
There's the Mario one. There's the Van Hollywood one with the stars. There's the Bryden one with the that was the stuff on when you saw the yellow and blue abstract looking thing. There's Twilight Zone one. There's a $sign one for Jelly. They're supposed to all look. There's even like an Alex one with like red lightning that I haven't seen. There it is. And that was the Axel Cube one that just passed, and that weird purple and green one was the Rashawn one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's cool to see all the different like, you know, words or whatever. But I do think I get kind of carried like the promo of our sponsorship.
Yeah.
I honestly think this goes like probably
High A somewhere.
here. Probably there.
Yeah, that's what.
Actually, you know what? Probably there. Okay, Kings of Wings. So this one kind of came to me pretty easily. This is a thing that Jelly asked me to make for him, and I think it came out pretty well. But yeah, the gimmick is that they have like a bunch of money matches that are the winner has to buy food. Like wings for the other
for the King of Wings.
Loser has to buy wings for the winner.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, Jelly asked me to throw together something for him. And it came out pretty well.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
And it was kind of quick, kind of easy to do. So I think this guy goes probably here.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably like, it's a cool design, but you know, not as much effort as some of the other ones.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Then we got the 3S tournament, which is where the hell is it? Right here. All right, so this is something that I made in like 10 minutes for Flow to do online 3S stuff, and like, I think it sucks. Yeah, I think it's kind of bad, but
Pretty standard.
it's eye-catching.
One of the weaker ones.
Yeah, I honestly think this goes probably here. Let's see. Okay, now we're on to the late night special move stuff. So it looks like I only have 2 in here. Let's see. I have all 3. Oh, I do have all 3. Okay, so we'll start with the original. This is the Dibs logo when I was still hosting casuals at Dibs. And that's our old host.
Yeah.
The Mac Tonight. He didn't have a name. The Mac Tonight host or whatever.
Moon Man.
The color scheme I really liked. The idea I still think is like great.
Yeah.
I think this is like a semi poster I think this looks awesome.
Yeah, I think it looks really good. I think all the
really
late
like
night
this
special
look.
stuff looks really good. Yeah.
It's a shame that we had to change this up and move away from dibs or whatever, but I still think that this design is excellent, and I think it's probably here. So then we got the Little Wars one, which this is a working GIF. If you look at his head,
Oh,
it's a
cool.
moon dripping or whatever. I think this is only slightly worse, even though the colors are a little. The colors are probably better. I don't like this yellow and purple over here.
Yeah.
But I do like this guy. Meet your new host, the Dream Machine.
Yeah, I like the Dream Machine.
I think
yeah.
he kind of worked out as a great icon, but I don't think a lot of people understand him in the
Yeah.
scene yet. I don't know how to fix that, but whatever, right? I do think that this
Use them for more
probably
promotional
went
stuff. I don't know.
here. What'd you say?
So maybe just use them for more promotional
You're
stuff.
probably right. I need
yeah.
to use them more often. And then we got the beatdown one. Stefan, what do you think about the beatdown
I
one?
like the beatdown low. I like the colors. I like how it's kind of like the softer kind of
It's more relaxed.
more relaxed, kind of laid back.
Yeah.
And also like because beatdown traditionally starts like a little bit earlier, so
Yeah,
it's kind of like
it's
the
a little
sunset.
brighter, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of the vibe I was trying to capture.
Yeah.
I do think that it worked out a little better than the original OG one. I think
Yeah.
it should go there. Okay, and now just as the host, right? This guy, I think this looks fucking cool, bro.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, he's supposed to, like, the late night special moves gimmick is that, like, it's supposed to be like a late night talk show where you're encouraged to stay as late as possible.
Yeah.
And I think that it's like abrasive in a weird way, and
Kind of like early Adult Swim-esque.
yeah,
Yeah.
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 And I intend to use his design in more stuff. I have a shirt with him on it that I want to make, but still, a lot of people don't really get it, and that's probably my fault. But I do like the spiral. I like how the spiral came out and it's janky, kind of Tim Burton-esque. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But for now, I think this kind of goes probably here. And this is the original one, which is definitely a little worse.
Yeah, that was definitely
And
a
I
little
think
worse.
this
yeah.
guy goes.
He definitely looks better in the ad than he does like
Oh
standalone.
yeah, that's for
yeah.
sure. I think he goes there. Okay, so here's a weird one. The Lazy Nerd banner that I made for Lazy Nerds. This is all a tie-dye thing that I made myself. I think it's pretty good. It's solid. I wish I could change their logo. I would love to change their font of
Yeah.
their logo. But I think this goes probably. Yeah, probably here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this next one's real weird, but it's called the Sen LA Central LA Meaty is the name of their casual session. I made this for Ty, the excerpt guy.
Yeah,
I love the
excerpt
excerpt.
guy, yeah.
And it's funny, and I think it captures the vibe that they. It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
kinda like-
gross funny, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of like a
This is,
janky kind of.
yeah, it's like the vibe that they wanted, or at least it felt that way to me.
Yeah.
I don't know how much they
It's
liked
just
it. I
the
don't know if
weird
they
one
used it.
for
I
me.
like the theme of it a lot.
Yeah.
I feel like the only problem is like the color on the text kind of like passes a little bit.
Oh yeah, you might be right. One thing that I think is interesting about it is that it's supposed to be uncomfortable,
Yeah.
and like the weird meat background is
Yeah.
definitely like weird.
Yeah, it is weird. Yeah.
It definitely works for the theme, but like.
Yeah, it is a little hard to read. That is a
yeah,
good
it's
point,
like
man.
the readability, usually like all the rest of them that you've done, well that I've seen before we left. But,
Yeah.
The really good thing about a lot of them is that they're very readable.
Yeah.
And they didn't clash with the background.
Yeah.
So while this doesn't clash with the background, the fact that it's a little hard to read.
Yeah.
makes it, a little lower on the list side.
Yeah, for sure. No, I think that works out. I think that good observation, bro. Here's like the font on its own, the logo on its own.
I like the font.
Yeah, it'd be better if it were on a black background or something like that.
Yeah.
So I think that you're right there. I think this guy goes probably
Maybe around Lazy Nerds.
probably.
I think like 1 or 2 spots lower.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like after the Stefan
Yeah,
poster?
I think like right about there.
Honestly,
You think it's a little better?
I can go there, bro. I can go there. All right, this next one's hella weird. I don't even know if anybody gets this or likes this at all. This is the Vapor Dave shit that
Yeah,
I made
Vapor
for
Dave,
the
yeah.
game show
Oh,
night.
yeah.
I think this is the funniest, stupidest thing of all time.
I think he's funny in context of the game show, right?
Yeah, he's like
yeah.
like a bizarro game show imagery. You're being brainwashed. David Letterman.
You gotta
It's like-
watch him, yeah.
It's stupid and weird, and I don't
I
know.
kinda
It's
like
me.
it.
It's me being an idiot.
Yeah.
You know, I love this. I'm not even gonna pretend like I don't love this. It's so fucking weird. I'm putting this guy over here, bro.
That's fair. Yeah.
We're almost done. Okay, dead games only. What do y'all think about this?
I like the skull.
It's
I
Skullgirls.
I think the
It's
skull
modified
is funny.
Skullgirls.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, I like the skull because, you know, the Skullgirls got campaigned in.
Oh, you did that.
Yeah, that was funny. Jeez. But yeah, no, I think it's kind of synonymous with, you know, the dead games.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it's kind of like bizarro, weird, like graveyardy, you know.
Yeah.
I think the colors work really well.
Yeah. I think I lucked out on that. And there's still some TV imagery in the words at the top
Yeah.
that still kind of captured the vibe. And yeah,
It's a little crowded at the bottom, but it's like not by much. So it's like it doesn't really take away from the overall theme of it.
yeah, I feel that. It also still feels like it conveys its message really well. I think this is a solid poster for the simplicity
Yeah,
of it.
solid
It's still
photos,
still
yeah.
solid in conveying of the message or whatever. Honestly, I feel like it goes after the Dustin poster. I feel like that one goes there, which is really cool because like that one was like 3 or 4 hours tops, and that's it.
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? That one was a quick one. So anyway, now we got the game show night ads, and then we can call it. The first game show night's the classic one with the little hidden Vapor Dave in the
Yeah,
O.
yeah, he's hiding there like,
Yeah,
hey.
he's watching,
check it
bro.
out,
He's
yeah.
always watching. But this is where I let the TV imagery really pour out of me.
Yeah.
Or a lot of the game show stuff. If you ever come to a game show night, all the stuff that I make for the game show, the YouTube videos and the graphics, the
Yeah.
questions and stuff like that, hella TV themed, like hella like slimy TV, if that's like the way to describe
Yeah,
it. You know
kinda
what I
get
mean?
you. Yeah, yeah.
Like you know how like in the '90s everything's like extreme slime, creepy crawlers, dumb
Yeah.
shit. You know. I like that, and I like the TV will kill you if you're not watching it long enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's like
yeah,
the
I got
Ryck
you. Yeah, the kinda, yeah.
vibe. And I think this is like also like pleasant with the pink and the blue or whatever. I think this is a kind of a good one. This is like the most Ryck shit of all time. The slimy TV.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It'll be fun.
So let's rank these guys. I think this is actually a slightly worse than the other one.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah, I definitely like the Vapor Dave one a bit more than the slime.
Say what?
I definitely do like the Vapor Dave hidden in the
Yeah.
that one a bit more than the slime.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty fair.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me throw these shirts in there. I think this guy goes here. I actually like the shirt more than the posters. The Dustin shirt, which is the front and the back shirt. I think that, honestly, I like it more than the Dan shirt. This is my least favorite shirt, the Symphony
Yeah, I think
one.
that's like the weakest shirt for sure. Yeah.
The Symphony one, probably put it there. You know what? This guy's only slightly better. Black and Galaxy shirt's powerful.
Yeah, backing out shirt.
This guy's shirt's powerful. Boom. That's a wrap.
All right. Ship it.
All right, that's it. You want to close the stream?
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Thanks for
So-
tuning in. Thanks for letting
Yeah,
me
yeah, it was fun. Yeah, it was cool.
bore you to death about my designs. I'm glad we have it because it's like something I could save and archive and look at later. or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But yeah, man, I think that does it for today's stream.
Yeah, well, then that's about it. Yeah, I know it's getting kind of loud in here. Thanks,
Yeah.
Sleepy and Sam, for sticking around, hanging out with us.
Oh, dude, Sleepy's the best.
Appreciate
Sleepy's
that.
saying
Ties
it's S
mid-A,
here.
yeah.
Someone tell Doza that it's caffeine time. Yeah, you are. Getting time. Yo, Rick, can you relay a message to me? What?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Okay. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We're about to close the stream down and probably have some fun over here.
Yep, probably gotta hang out, play some games, drink some drinks.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so take it easy, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate y'all.
Thanks
Yeah,
for tuning
we'll
in.
do this
and,
for the last
expect to
little-
see this on our YouTube. We're gonna re-upload it to our
Yeah.
YouTube when we get the chance.
Yeah, but take it, any closing words, young Doza?
No.
No? All right. That's it, y'all. Y'all take it easy. We'll see y'all later.
Peace,
So have a
y'all.
nice night.
Yeah, and watch the TV.